Member for West Vancouver, Sea to Sky.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, salmon fishing in Vancouver, in waters around Vancouver and the South Coast is an important part of our natural heritage and what makes our region so special. Few other places in the world can you live in such an amazing place and have the opportunity to fish for our treasured salmon, and in particular, Chinook salmon. In recent years, there's been considerable attention paid to Chinook, and rightly so. Of particular concern are threatened stocks originating from the upper reaches of the Fraser River. Last year, the Federal Minister of Fisheries and Oceans issued a dramatic no fishing for Chinook regulation in Howe Sound and other areas of the South Coast during the period of August 1st to August 31st. The regulation had significant negative social and economic impacts on coastal communities. However, there's little evidence this reduction in targeted harvest zones had the desired effect of increasing survival rate of salmon returning to spawn. In many of our local Vancouver fisheries, Chinook stocks of concern are simply not present in the area during this time, or if so, at extremely low numbers. In fact, the vast majority of our South Coast springtime Chinook fishing opportunities do not encounter Chinook stocks of concern over 99% of the time. They do, however, encounter many fish from U.S. hatcheries or from rivers on the South Coast that aren't experiencing the same challenges as interior Fraser Chinook. The Sport Fishery Advisory Board has provided Fisheries and Oceans Canada with sound science-based proposals to allow for fishing of salmon where Chinook stocks of concern are essentially not present in the area. To further safeguard wild Chinook stocks of concern, many of these proposals only allow for the public to harvest a hatchery-marked Chinook. Where endangered Chinook are present in greater numbers, areas could be closed to protect these fish. The Sport Fishery Advisory Board proposals are an effective way of protecting Chinook for future generations. Mr. Speaker, we have the responsibility to protect this species, yet at the same time preserve our recreational fishing culture, all the associated fishing-related businesses, and especially the communities that have always been part of our West Coast fishing culture. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.